Alkaline, do you know a man named Head, come from Marvally, who did get unalive? Alkaline, did you have anything to do with the unaliving of Head from in Marvally? Alkaline, why did the police arrest you for the unaliving of Head in Marvally? The police arrest you and question you. What kind of connection you had to the unaliving of Head? Alkaline, you involved in a gangster business as the police did allege? Alkaline, what that you did put in your eye? Say a tattoo, you eye them. How did that go, Alkaline? And why did you tattoo your eyes? What that did have to do with music? Alkaline, why is it that it is so hard for you to admit, say your pattern Vybz Kartel? And people, I am going to show you a clip shortly with Alkaline sounding like exactly, trying to sound like Vybz Kartel in an interview. All of these questions and more is what should have been asked of Alkaline by journalist Mr. Cliff Hughes. The recent interview of Alkaline by Cliff Hughes. In the entire history of interviews in Jamaica, this interview of Alkaline has gotten the most backlash of any interview in the history of interviews in Jamaica. And it is not Mr. Cliff Hughes' fault. It's not Mr. Hughes' fault, because prior to this interview, I am 100% certain that Cliff Hughes never knew who named Alkaline. I am 100% certain that is when they bring it to him that Cliff Hughes went and did some research to find out who is this Alkaline. And so Cliff Hughes is a very, very, very brilliant journalist. But Cliff Hughes is not an entertainment journalist. Cliff Hughes was just the wrong man for the job. So why then go and choose Cliff Hughes? You know what I'm telling you why them choose Cliff Hughes? Hey, me I tell you, so you can't count at 119, you know. Let me tell you why them choose Cliff Hughes. It is because Alkaline idolize Vybz Kartel so very much that he want to do almost everything that Vybz Kartel do. And Cliff Hughes conducted a very, very, very excellent interview with Vybz Kartel. And that interview is almost an iconic interview in Jamaica. Apart from the interview with Ninja Man and Emily Crooks. When Ninja Man say, Emily. Because Emily Crooks is also not an entertainment journalist. She's a news journalist. But it worked. It worked not because of the interviewer, but because of the interviewee. It's the same thing with the Cliff Hughes and Vybz Kartel interview. It worked not because Cliff Hughes had any knowledge about dancehall and music or entertainment or anything. It worked because Vybz Kartel is such a brilliant interviewee. Now, this recent interview between Alkaline and Cliff Hughes now, it flopped because boy, it flopped because of two reasons, you know, because Cliff Hughes is kind of dead. It was very obvious that Cliff Hughes was trying to intrigue himself, to build up some kind of interest and to build up some kind of oomph in this interview, but it just wasn't working for Cliff Hughes nor Alkaline. And it flopped because Alkaline was doing such a very, very poor jobs. But those questions that I asked Mr. Cliff Hughes, you're a brilliant journalist. But those are the things that people wanted to know. Alkaline, why did you run left Jamaica and go and live a foreign and all these kind of them something you have to focus on? Instead of that, you gave us you took an approach of giving us a biography of Alkaline. We don't need Alkaline biography. That has been done over and over and over. That is exhausted. Everybody know about Alkaline, who him is, where he come from, him parents, him this, him that. We don't need that again. What you should have focused on are the issues, Cliff Hughes. And I'm not saying that you're not a very good journalist. I'm just saying that you were the wrong man for this one. And so, people, I am going to show you a little clip now. A little clip of my brethren Winford Williams interviewing Alkaline. I know Alkaline was trying so very hard to sound like Vybz Kartel. See it, yeah?
You really have done this?
Yeah, man. It's just a new look for dancehall as I reiterate in all interviews. Yes, I mean, I say, so I'm just willing to go all the way out. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but is it really to get the attention or what?
That is partially one of the reasons, but I'm comfortable and contented with myself this way. But I think any entertainer who wants to be of any artist of any caliber would like to maintain the spotlight and maintain the public attention. So I guess that's partially one of the reasons.
Could you show our viewers what your eyes look like right now?
Yeah, man, but I am bigger than my eyes.
What are some of the feedbacks you're getting for this move?
People are very intrigued, you know. I mean, it's mixed responses, you know. We get a lot of bashing and burnout still, but right now, thanks to my management team, we applied cold water to the areas that are burnt. So right now, I'm literally cool.
We don't hear him sound like Vybz Kartel. We don't hear him try talk just like Vybz Kartel. And I don't hear how him give this interview good because he was patterning Vybz Kartel. Him did I try to do everything like Kartel them time there. And you know, what is most interesting is that it is an interview that boss Alkaline, because it is this Winford Williams interview that boss Alkaline to the world, that introduced Alkaline to the world with him whole tattoo eye thing. Remember, it is the entire tattoo eye thing that people were talking about that made people started to pay attention to Alkaline. And yes, he's a talented artist. But whole heap of talented artists there around the world, more talented than Alkaline right here in Jamaica, but then a boss. So him do something, come with a little gimmick, the tattoo eye thing, and it worked. And it's the interview with Winford Williams that brought him to the forefront. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it's another interview that has flopped him. The interview with Cliff Hughes. It was a very, very boring interview. Boring. Me could have done watch it. Me never know what me in the last part and the middle part because me could have got through it. Me could have bear it. It too terrible, man. It boring bad, man. And I respect every artist. To bust in the music business and to have any kind of relevance over any period of time, it takes extraordinary abilities. It takes a whole heap of luck too, but it takes extraordinary abilities. And one of the questions that Mr. Cliff Hughes should have asked Alkaline is, why are you so absent all the time? Is it the mystique that you want to keep going? Why you don't have a public presence? Why are you so media shy? You're media rusty. You're media rusty. That's why you come across so stiff like a robot, Alkaline. No, man. No, sir. I never see an interview of an artist do so much bad than good. No good has come from this interview with Alkaline and Cliff Hughes. It is so negative, all negatives and no positives. He better only never did do it. Me telling the God truth. He better only never do that interview, yeah. Because it is nowhere near the Cliff Hughes Vybz Kartel interview. 119. And please remember to subscribe and press the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And if you're on TikTok, you press the follow button. And remember to like this video. That is it. Just do that for me. And tomorrow morning when you look in your bank account, you're going to see a nice little deposit in there. 119.